Alright guys, we're finally back on a trail. It's been a while. Haven't been out since the last trip into Arkansas. And today we are back in Arkansas. Back at Hobbs State Park. It's east of Rogers. There's plenty of trails down here I haven't done yet. We got signed in already. And we'll see if you can read this. This War Eagle Valley Loop, 6 miles right here. This is what we're going to do today. There's over 20 miles of trails out here. The last one we done when we were in Hobbs State Park was Pigeon Roost Trail, which was off over this direction, over here. Not on this map. But today we're going to be doing the War Eagle Valley Loop. There's the trailhead right down there. Now it's a little different today. Normally you see me in my Jeep, but it was such a beautiful day. It got so hot after Memorial Weekend, and then it started raining, and it rained every day for weeks and wouldn't quit. We finally got a nice beautiful day, and this is how I got from southwest Missouri into northwest Arkansas on the bike. It's a beautiful ride down today. Packed light. We're only going to be doing, like I said, 6 miles. So, we'll get on the trail. See ya. And we're off. I actually got down here really late, and I didn't realize the access road to this trailhead was a gravel road, or I may not have brought the motorcycle at this time, but that's okay. I also left my map at home, but these trails are so well marked, and I've gone over that map numerous times, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. I've got 5 hours of daylight. We're only doing 6 miles, so that shouldn't be a problem. It's just so nice. Been cooped up in the house, I swear, honestly. And they've been getting it down here in Arkansas too. It just rained every day for a month, it seemed like. Couldn't get out and do anything. So I'm really happy to be out here today. Stopped and got some bug spray, some Cliff Bars. We're hitting the trail. See you in a little bit. Well, like I said, pretty sure I wouldn't need that little map I had printed off anyway. If you remember, I said we were going to do the War Eagle Valley Loop. Which, according to this, is that way. The Little Clifty Creek Loop. This is all part of a network of trails called the Hidden Diversity. The Little Clifty Creek Loop is 9 miles. Plan on doing that one next time I come down. Hopefully I get my butt up out of bed sooner. Here is the road to bike in on, so it's not too bad. I think we're going to do the loop in reverse. I want to see what these signs look like, so when I get back to them I know where I'm at. You know, most trails, they say they're designed for you to walk them in clockwise. We're going to go counterclockwise today. See you in a little bit. Guys, it is so peaceful and quiet out here. All I hear is the animals. No phones ringing. Nobody bugging me needing something. Yeah, a rough week at work. So I took today off, and this is where I'm at. This is how I heal from everyday life, as I come out here and do this. It seems to recenter me, although I'm really ready for another overnighter. But that'll be happening soon enough. I don't know if you noticed or not, but when I'm walking the trails, I always seem to end up in Arkansas here lately. I mean, there's just not that many nice trails close to me in southwest Missouri. It's not like I haven't been doing any at all. There's trails around what's known as the Shoal Creek area in Joplin, Missouri that I do. But I can do them all in an hour and a half, 2 hours, if I stop and goof off along the creek. I like coming down here because I don't know these trails. It's something new. And with the War Eagle, the little Clifty Creek, and the 2 other spurs, after I finish this 6-miler, there'll still be 18 more miles of trails in this park I haven't done. I plan on doing them all and showing you guys most of it. I'm not going to show you everything. If you want to see everything, get off the couch and come down here and do this with me. Yeah, it's a hint. You guys know who you are. Probably the same ones that won't watch this video. I got one friend that's like, oh yeah, I'll go. I say, hey, I'm going this weekend. Oh, I can't go. Okay, that's all right. I'll get him talked into it sooner or later. This is really nice. It was a beautiful day. It's like, it was supposed to get up to like 80 and mid 50s at night. And after the weather we've been having, I'll take it. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna trek on. I'll alert you in a little bit. Can you hear them? Sounds of nature. It's Very quiet out here. I think I finally got away from any road that might have been close. Feels like we're making good time. Haven't seen any markers on this trail other than blazes. Once we got past that initial set of signs, spray must be working. I don't see any ticks. I've had 2 people I know end up in hospital this year. Viral infections from tick bites. Something new. I think I've seen an article on what they're calling the Lone Star tick, which is one I'd never heard of until this year. It's red. There's a white spot on its back. I would say so far the difficulty level on this trail would just be moderate. The up and down hills grades aren't that much, and I didn't expect they would be. These trails are also for horses and mountain bikes, so can't be too extreme, I wouldn't think. Still a pretty good workout on a day like today. It's very pretty, like I knew Arkansas would be. My camera work probably sucks. I really need a new one. That's not in the budget. So we'll just keep trekking on with this one for as long as it works. Now, I'm not saying there's nobody else on this trail today or any of these trails out here, but where I signed in at that particular trailhead, nobody had signed into today. So I'm going to assume, for the most part, we're the only ones out here. I'm the only ones out here. You're out here with me because you're watching this. Unless you shut it off by now because it's boring as heck. But for those of you that are watching, let's keep going. Well, this is kind of cool. The War Eagle Valley overlook. Pretty flower. I'm gonna guess we're going to end up down there from what I've seen on the map. It's very nice, very cool. Let's keep going. Alright, we're back again. This trail is just too cool not to share with you. And I have to make a correction on my previous assumption that I would not see anybody else out here. It wasn't 5 minutes after I said that a guy on a mountain bike scared the crap out of me. I thought there was a bear behind me. And then with my clothing green shirt, camouflage pants. He didn't see me. Scared shit out of him. It was funny. It looks like we're coming up on some water. I wasn't aware that was going to happen. The sun feels good. Like I said, we didn't see it for 3 weeks or better. Switchback. War Eagle Creek overlook. Alrighty then. You'll see in some pictures at the end of this video that I was at War Eagle Creek earlier by an old mill. Let's go down here and check this out. Caution, hazardous area, steep bluffs and shallow water. You fall in, it's gonna hurt. They have really done a nice job with these trails. I have to come down here sometime and kayak this. It's very cool. Very cool. I made it into a green tunnel. As you can see, we're a little bit of sunlight coming through. It's all shaded, pretty much covered over. It's kind of nice. I'm just more and more impressed every time I do a trail in Arkansas. This state really loves their parks. Missouri could learn a little something from them. Southwest Missouri anyway. I don't know really about the rest of the state. I know they've started a trail system. Runs from, will eventually run, they hope, from St. Louis to Arkansas. And parts of the trails are open, but I think there's private property issues and thoroughfares and whatever that you have to jump from one trail to another. They don't all connect yet. Which is kind of a bummer. And none of it's loops. I like a loop since most of the time I'm by myself. When I have to worry about trying to hitch a ride back to my car or find somebody to drop me off and then pick me up a day or two later. It's kind of hard to do. The whole logistics of it is complicated. Well, this is not part of the established trail. Let's see where it goes. It's either a game trail or somebody knows something I don't. And maybe it just goes down to the valley. Looks like, yeah, we're in the valley. Maybe somebody's trying to put a road in here, I don't know. But we're gonna stick to the trail. Don't have time for a lot of diversions on this trip. And I'm not sure what's going on down there anyway. Alright, we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Not too bad we haven't had rain today. This creek bed will probably be full. As it stands, we're not getting our feet wet today. There's a spot in the trail back there where somebody actually came down here and mowed. Can you believe that? In case you hadn't figured it out, we are down in the valley now. You can tell that's level. Yeah, up there. There we go. I can also say I haven't seen one cigarette butt on this trail. I have not seen one piece of trash on this trail. Very, very nice. And recommended. Get out here. Check with you later. Yep, we're still on the trail. Trail goes up that way. Kind of down in the valley. This is level. It goes all the way up there. And it would appear that we are now going to start climbing out of this valley, which is always the part that I don't look forward to. I don't mind getting down in here. But what goes down must come up again, huh? Wait a minute. That'll work. Catch you at the top. A little over hour and a half or so, maybe a little more. I didn't exactly look at my watch when I left, but we're about halfway done, I think. If anything, a little past halfway. Unlike the Butterfield Trail down at Devil's Den, there's no mile markers on these trails, or this trail anyway, to give you an idea how far you've gone. So I'm speculating. The trail hasn't really changed much. Still pretty. Still out in the middle of nowhere in the peace and quiet. And much to my liking, I have not seen one snake. I can handle just about anything out here. I do not like snakes. I don't know one from another, and I'm sure I could study up and learn, but it would not change the fact that I don't like them. Hey, my battery's about to die, so before I can film anymore, I want to change it. See ya. Well, it would appear that we are back where the War Eagle Valley Loop and the Little Clixty Loop reunite. We'll be going that way towards the Townsend Ridge Road Trail access, which is where my green machine is parked. So we probably got a mile or so. Been on the trail for 2 hours, done about 5.25, 5.5 miles. Not too bad. It's a nice little day hike. That last little 30 minutes or so, coming back up out of that valley, got my heart going, which is good. Lets you know you're alive. All in all, it's an enjoyable day. Enjoyable ride down here. Now, I don't know about the ride home. I don't know if any of you people are from Arkansas. Anybody watching, the 7 people that'll probably watch this video. But traffic down here in northwest Arkansas, it's just atrocious. You people, come on. Figure something out. You get on the main highway, 540, in the morning or in the afternoon, evening, you're stuck. Traffic is terrible. What I have to do one of these days is get the GPS out, map, figure out how to get down here to Hobbs without taking the main highway. I know there's got to be a way. I just don't think about it until I'm already on my way down here. but it's worth it. You can't see trees like this where I live. And that bark, you can see it just crumbles. It makes really good tinder. Starting a fire. That and the pine needles. I'm not going to be starting any fire today. I only got a mile or so to go. But I noticed, and I probably will go back and do pigeon roost again and stay the night. I just wanted to do something new this time. And as you can see, you know, you go to a lot of places where you can camp at, and the dead wood's just cleaned out. You'd be lucky if you can find enough wood to start a fire. But there is so much wood down out here from the ice storm a few years ago. Dude, it's a fire builder's paradise. There's no limit, no shortage of burnable wood. It's just piled up everywhere, as you can see. They do have, I've seen on the road down here, there is a campground down this way. I don't know what it's like. If it's anything like everything else I've seen down here, I'm sure it's nice. Well, see you in a little bit. I'm back. We're still out here. Shouldn't be much further though. About 10 minutes ago, I could see that road I crossed right at the very start of the trail. So can't have much further to go. That trail was only, or that road, it was only 2 miles from Highway 12 to the trailhead. As you can see, there's trees and birds and rocks and things, and I'm loving it. Back on. Well, it looks like we made it back to where we were earlier. If I can remember which way to go. I believe it's this way. If I don't get ran over. A couple more mountain bikers back there. That's cool. Townsend Ridge Trail access. That's where we're going. Alright. Cool. Before now, I'll be back to the bike. That open wind, it's gonna feel good because I've been sweating. It's gonna cool me off. It really wasn't that bad though. I had this full. You can see I didn't even drink it all. And I had another bottle on my pack. So it wasn't too bad. Not like it was when I was on the Butterfield Trail. I had to filter water to fill 2 canteens, or a water bottle like this one, and a military canteen. 4 or 5 times. By the time I made it to camp at 7 miles in, it was so hot and humid that day. Today is a lot nicer. So I'll see you when we get to the end. Alright, we made it. What a beautiful day. That's 6.5 or so miles. The War Eagle Valley Loop is 6 miles plus this 1/4 mile or so trail to get to it. So 6.5, 7 miles. In a little under 3 hours. Wish that I had more time, but I didn't. So, I'm going to sign out and get back on that and take the long ride back to Missouri. We'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot for sticking with me. Now we're ready to go. See you on the next trip.